Here we are in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of a test. I had a stream going earlier, but for the second time today, my Chrome just froze up. The screen just froze midstream, and I just want to do a little test because now that it happened at midnight, 12:30, if I don't test it out, I'm gonna lie awake at night all night and think about it. Original reason for coming on here is I have chronic pain and I'm just awake in the nighttime and I hurt. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I thought I'd just come in here and talk about it, even if I just talk to myself. They say talking's a cure too, right? And then of course, a little ways in, everything just froze, which happened early this morning in my morning live stream. And if it happens again, I probably won't be having a morning live stream, but I believe I left it short video up to explain that. Just started being in a real slump lately, I guess. And I've been doing these lives for a couple of weeks, and I'm starting to enjoy them. I find it a good therapy. Oh my goodness, I've never had problems. Mind you, I haven't really used the webcam much. So my coping strategies for my pain issue, I have these nice lights throughout, and soft lights, and calming music. I took this cuddle puppy, and of course, Tylenol, THC oil. Boy, I'm glad I did take that gummy after all, because I would be trying to figure out the laptop. I don't know, maybe it's just getting old. Maybe it's just had this thing for quite a few years. I think I got it in 2019, 5 years. Unfortunately, it's what I used to work to create my website. My website is gocybernaut.com. I'm sure I'm linked somewhere here in my description about me. But I've got issues. First of all, I'm 67 years old. I think by the time you get to 67 years old, you've worn out parts of your body. It's a nerve problem, peripheral neuropathy, which involves all the nerves on the outside of a lot of my body, most of my body. And I also have autism, and one of my sensitivities happens to be the touch. So I don't know if I feel it differently. Pain's bad for everybody. Tried jamming a neuralgia in my face, but that's not bothering me. And Crohn's disease, but those are bothering. It's just the all over pain of my nerves. And I've been, since I've been in bed, bedridden since October the 5th. I've been out 3 times since then. I managed through my strategy, so it took me a couple of hours to get a hold of my pain. Now where I'm handling it. I mean, the tears are no longer on my pillow, but now I'm wide awake. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. These things that, I said I'm not going to ever use those things. Like, I suffer from. You got a pain problem, of course you suffer from. I mean, that's a given. Or, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why anybody would say that. I'm not going to lie. If you're not going to lie, why would you bring it up? But again, that's my, my autism and my neurodiversity processing at work. My hair is sleepyhead hair today. It's been sleepyhead hair all week. I don't know what the heck. I haven't been able to do anything. It just wants to go poop, poop, poop. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little test here and see how long I can go without this thing creasing up on me. What if I fall asleep? And then you'll watch me sleep. But pain relief, I have to keep it to a certain level. This middle of the night thing really is a mess. Let me tell you. My heart goes out to all of you people who are currently laying awake in pain. Oh, tomorrow's no work. Okay. If some people do work on Sundays, they have to get up tomorrow and they have to go to a job. They have to take care of their family and their children. Just have to be alone. When you have pain, when it become a major part of your life, and it disturbs, especially when it disturbs your sleep. It's a very, very long day. So, this is you. I hope you can make it through that day. But if you can't, you gotta do your self-care. No, I can't always push through. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you need to just take care of yourself. Yeah, well, a couple hours ago, I was a mess. So you do have the meltdowns. But I think it's the loneliness that's the hardest. Because, as I'm doing now, first of all, this is not only me testing to see how long my live stream can go without my computer crashing, but there's a topic about pain, so therefore, let's talk about pain. But the loneliness of pain is because people don't want to hear that all the time. And the problem is it's ruining your life. You don't have anything else on your mind but beating that, but surviving that, but getting through the day, but finding ways to cope. It's like you're in emergency mode all the time. All the time because emergency lights flashing off at you. And then you're conscious about what do you do? I'm not longer worried about showing that I'm weak. I mean, nobody who deals with pain is weak. We're all strong. You have to be. You just don't have unlimited strength. And at certain points, all of that's got to go towards managing what's going on in your body and your senses. But yeah, people that maybe haven't experienced chronic pain, you can't expect them to understand. Maybe they can't have. Maybe you can't have empathy for something that you've never felt. I don't know. So you do spend a lot of time with yourself and your mind. Try to work it out there. I tell you need pain. You need pain to know there's something wrong. I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong all the time. Yeah. It's funny when you get the right mix, though, Like, I've only found, like, strong painkillers to work in times of absolute emergency. When I have Crohn's disease, it's under control. Knock on wood. So hello, thank goodness for that. But there's times when you had a spastic bowel, and I really think I'm going to reach the point where my heart's not going to be able to take it, and therefore I need to have something very strong. I can't. It's been years since I've had anything very strong, so thank goodness I've got it under control. But like the available medications, we have Tylenol. I don't know if it's even working or even taking the edge off anything at that point. Do we take it because I believe that's what it's supposed to do? Is it like a placebo or? Because when you reach the point of, you're a senior citizen, and obviously parts of your body, it's not going to get better. Your arthritis or my neuropathy, it's not going to get better. It's not going to. The body's worn out, right? What did you for those people? Because I found the THC. I guess it's the only real medicine. Is it a chemical? What is it? I don't know. And a bit as I needed for the management, just so I can cope with it. But then again, my little soft cuddle toy, the softness. And comfort helps too. I don't know if you can hear this music. I don't even know what the speaker is anymore. Here we go. I have this very nice ambient music, alpha waves, sort of in the background to soothe me. And right now I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. I haven't had to because I was I got distracted by my Chromebook freezing up. But I do, breathe in. Breathing in. Breathing in all the pain and anxiety, and then I push it out. Black, dark, sooty smoke, pain out of my body. That's a coping skill too. I guess it depends what type of pain you're in. There's no emergency, just oh no, it's gonna be a long, lonely night. Sometimes I'll just play a game. To misplay, I play games like Candy Crush and Solitaire, different games. 2-player card games, 5-player card poker, rummy. And I get points for the times, and I get to the point I get gift cards for Amazon, and that's how I get the things that my treats. Because in the time of this affordability crisis, is what they call it, cost of living crisis, treats must be justified. This past year, senior citizen fixed income. Well, I've managed to go home 17 minutes. I don't know what's going on. It's not like I have a lot of things opened. Let me check something here. I don't know. I know that last. Oh boy. Yeah. Something like I said in the last video. Studio was still open. The one that crashed. I've got 2 pages open. I've got a page to my website. Yeah. I'm going to close that. I had a page open on to YouTube. I'm making a playlist for Valentine's Day of the 20th century through love songs. That's what I do. I make a list and I put things together, information together. Here, put information together right here. Copy. Right here. Alright, I'll put that in. I'll close that page. I only have this page open. So no, it's not that I've got 20 pages open or anything. Let me close that other page, Get that arrow off there. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just doing a test here. I guess, what time is it here? It's almost 2, so it'll be 5 a.m. on the East Coast Sunday morning. Not too many people up. I wonder if Canada's going to have a new video up. Oh, I've tried jumping on the road too. I got the falling apart here. But I'm just trying to go. And Canada, Sunday morning. Always look forward to their new videos. he's created this sort of ecosphere or something indoors of a little, be a rainforest or something, full of insects, and he's got a caiman in there, and something like I don't know, salamanders, newts, or geckos, and it's so interesting to see how everything works together in this little world. He's put up 2 parts, I guess, the whole year, part 1 and part 2, a 14-hour video. Ants Canada. I'm not going to go and link it below because I'd have to open the window. And that would disturb my test of seeing if I can get this to work with, what video? I wonder if I should try to see if I can, what happens. Yeah. Okay, we need to turn off my ambient music, I do believe. Okay, now let's so let's close that. Let's go search myself. Oh, there I am. Bye. Oh. Turn myself down. I really don't want to hear myself talk. Okay, here I am. Look at me. Hi, how's it going, me? Oh. What I'm gonna have to do, my YouTube channel is hooked up to my old phone. Here. This one. I might have to use it to do. I have to figure something out. I don't know what to do. These as an alternative to do these lives. You know that this is the most exciting live you've probably ever been to, if you ever come across it. But in the daytime, I like to, I'm just at a point where I actually have things I like to talk about. Like I'm not always in pain, I'm, well, yeah, I am always in pain, actually. But I mean, that's not my mode of conversation. I just happen to be in pain, and I just happen to be wanting to test this live stream to see if I can go a full hour without the thing crashing. Otherwise, I have to think of other alternative methods. That music was really helping, actually. It's a little too quiet now. I don't suppose I can play a game at the same time. I like to play GeoGuessr as well. Let me just play Geo. Okay, so what I'm going to do? Oh, clack. We're getting a perfect storm here, folks. Perfect storm. Let's see if I can open it at the same time. Oh, what's I gonna do? Can't. I thought I had the GeoGuessr app, but I don't use it here very often. Just see if I can play it. I still watching? See, I'm not watching anymore. If I go back to you, now am I here again? I see. Okay. Semi-civil heart, what happens there? Oh, hooray, Happy New Year. Oh, boy. This would be a weird place to spend New Year's, but probably it's exactly where I'm going to be. Ha ha ha. Okay. Hello, me. Hello, you. Oh, no. Back. Who's that? How long I should test this? Maybe if I could test it for half an hour. I don't know half an hour, but I'm tired now. Maybe I should just go to sleep, but then I won't know. Well, I will know how long my body can sustain the time. Oh, I'm so tired of challenges. Is this just a me thing, or did I just appear again? Oh, there I am. Too bad I do two at once. Why not two? I sing the song time. Okay. I can talk about most things. Some things are, but I'm not going to talk about triggering things and, silly things. I guess everybody starts thinking about what are you going to do with the trolls. I don't really care. Just the things I don't want to talk about. It's my decision. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. Are you one of those people too where things, it just seems to have to be a constant state of crisis? Either or maybe it's going to be a crisis. Like I know I have neurodivergent, so that some things I wonder that is it a crisis? I consider a crisis. Like to me, the fact with my Chromebook, if it starts freezing up, it's a crisis. Maybe because then I'm gonna sort of lose access to creating my content and everything else. And being chronically ill and basically confined to bed. My whole window to the outside world. So yeah, it becomes this big crisis. Yeah. I think what it is, if you go through a period of time where you're faced with challenge after challenge after challenge, you just start seeing everything as a crisis. Yeah. I've been in that mode my whole life, but being an autistic child and a young person, young adult through life is trying to figure out where you fit in. You don't really fit in. We can't really figure out why, and it's just you just think differently, and you're in the minority of people that are as easily able to follow instructions. The instructions come with like social life. Yeah, so everything is like a crisis having to be discovered and figured out, and that. I'm really relieved and pleased to see that people's minds are changing, and they're starting to understand that people do have differences in the way that they think. We all have differences in the way that we think. But yeah, sometimes it takes me a while because I have to think it around. It's almost like you're taking something from say you're taking, English and you're talking, you're in Italian, and you sort of have to go back, sometimes decipher. You got to think, okay, that means that. It's just sort of the same way with me as a neurodivergent. I don't know about anybody else. As I say, we're all on this big wide spectrum of not being the same, and I think it's really good thing. It's kind of scary to think that we should all be thinking the same. Um, that's dangerous and scary to me. But everybody has their own way of working things out. But I think since I've lived a life where when you don't fit in, when you're that misfit, and you spend a lot of time, you spend a lot of time with interest in sociology and social groups and how that all works out. You do have a feeling that you're the verge of emergency. So little things happen like computer screen freezing up at 12:30 a.m. while I'm in the middle of a super pain episode. I decided to turn my camera on because hey, I'm the real me, and this is what you see. I'm the same person in the middle of the night when I can't sleep because I hurt. And then I finally get control of my pain after 2 hours, and now I'm wide awake. Nowhere to go and nothing to do, and no one to talk to. But I'm 100% sure there's at least 100 people out there that feel exactly the same way I am. Yeah. But you learn to be alone with your pain, so that's what you do. I'm actually feeling pretty good now. So maybe this is another aspect I need to add to the coping mechanisms talk here. Even if it's when I'm just talking to myself, I need a little bit of ginger ale. Try. Excuse me for a minute, please. Oh. It's lucky. Sweetness thing. I need to get a drink. Or I'm going to start choking. Well, this seems to be working out better. We've gotten, let's see, 33 minutes without the, I don't know, it's, to me, it freezes and then there's sort of like little sort of lines, short little lines across every now and then. I don't know why it's doing it. But I can say there's always my old. I don't even know what year this phone's from. Don't even know what version of. Let's see. Where's the information? So okay. Settings. So connection. Okay. Display. Account. I don't even know how to find this out. About phone. The Galaxy 8 2018. So I had this phone since 2018. It's a good little phone, but it's the one that I've got hooked up to this YouTube account. My other phone is used to my other YouTube account. I don't know why. My idea is if it's not broke, don't fix it. Because I'm afraid if I started fooling with it, I just don't know how good this battery is. It seems to run out quite quick. Yeah, I figure if it's not broke, don't fix it. If I start fooling around with it, I'm gonna have problems, Like I'm saying, it's just the way things go. I want some good luck. I want some good fortune. I really do. I've had a long, hard past 5 years. It's all been such a struggle. It's been so hard. I don't even know. I don't even know at times how I made it this far. How we've done it. Really. Excuse me. Right at the time when, this whole lockdown for COVID started, my husband was diagnosed with cancer. And, he still continued to work. He's working in retail. He's working in Walmart. And as long as he could, he went for surgery. He didn't take very much time off after that. He was back to work, and then, all through his following, the treatments afterwards, he had to go for treatments, frequent treatments for the cancer. So, he eliminated it. He still continued to work, and then, I broke my back a few months into that. For the first time, in the middle, between my shoulder blades, it broke a vertebrae there the first time, and then he still continued to work, and then I broke my lower, and that was it. Couldn't work it, stay home, take care of me. And the last 3 months, it's just been so much worse. I just want to break. I just want to break. He needs to see how it take me. We lost our car. We couldn't afford a car. So of course we started depending on Instacart and credit cards and managed, we got money coming in. This was between the year between getting our pensions. So, I got in debt, and even now we struggle because we're doing everything we can to pay off that debt. We had no Christmas. Our Christmas went to the credit card company. That's just the way it is. And I got a GoFundMe. You generous people, I so appreciate it. Have helped out, but we still got a long way to go. GST comes next week. That's going right to the credit cards. Tax, we get income tax, get any income tax money back, that's all gone. I just want change of luck. I built this website, it's got so much potential, I just have to get the traffic to it. So over 600 pages, interesting, valuable content, and I'm not pushing advertising on anyone. They have one advertisement per page, which is as try as possible to tie into the content to make it just another asset to the content. A few books at Amazon and related as well. Got the potential, and I've worked hard for it. And content creators. I don't know why within content creators they have to basically beg, because everybody expects if it's on the internet, it should be free. You don't realize. And that's not even why I created it. I just wanted to create a safe and friendly place for the information that you need. If someone with neurodiversity, we don't want those bells and whistles and pop-ups, pop-unders. Hey, before you leave, join my newsletter. Oh, you can't leave now. You can't back out of here. We got you. Oh my gosh, it's just so annoying. So I go and I find that information doesn't tie it down with all that. Oh boy. So I did it for that. Still, I worked hard, and I don't expect to be paid for it. But I'm sure it'd be nice. I don't even, someone enjoys enough to give me a donation, I'll cry. I'm overwhelmed with that. Just shop. That might feel, I picked these affiliates up myself. The places that I would shop at if I could afford anything but the most basics to keep me alive. That's what they come down to. And here we go with the old depression and anxiety, pain talk. Yeah, it must be a real study in the old pain syndrome, whatever. But you see, this is the kind of thing that when you're alone and you're in pain and it's the middle of the night that happens, your mind spirals to all those dark places. And I should actually be grateful that I've got a hold of my pain right now. And that's a relief. It's pretty quiet in the middle of the night. You have your own thoughts. Got plenty of plans, and I think that's the most frustrating thing. Is I have plans and I want to get them done, and I just let me at them. But no, no, you must stay in bed. You're not allowed to sit up. Here, you can try. It's going to be awkward. Probably give you a pain in the neck to go with the rest of your pains. Hello, is there anybody out there? I can guarantee you that there are people out there right now that are feeling far more miserable than I am. Guarantee there's 1,000. Just wishing they had someone to talk to. There's something to vent. Something to share. I'm sorry. Sorry you feel like that. You have to be quiet. Because nobody wants to hear about how you feel. That's all they do. You're a warrior. People only understood the warrior. Hey, how's it going? I'm sort of checking out my live stream has been freezing up on me. So I'm seeing if I can keep it going for an hour and 46 minutes and keep it going for an hour without it just freezing up. So if I freeze up, you know why? No, unfortunately I don't. I'm 67 years old. You probably wouldn't enjoy it if I did anyways. But I do suffer from chronic pain. How about you? Are you feeling okay? It's in the middle of the night where I live. I was hurting from head to toe, so you would enjoy it. Really? How old are you? How old are you, Sonny? I'm probably old enough to be your grandmother. You do know that, right? You're 6? Oh, well. If you're 6, you should be on the internet alone and YouTube. That's all I can say. I have a dozen grandchildren older than you if you're 6. I mean, is this the only thing people look for in the middle of the night only, Ben? So look out your window, out my window. Yeah, right. This is my window. This is my window to the world. So where are you located in the world? Which window are you outside? I write about all kinds of countries, you know. God will change your... Oh, I really hope so. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping for a whole lot of change. I'm hoping that 2025 will bring a lot of change. It's been a rough year, this one, I tell you. It's been a rough 5 years. So it's time. You're from... Oh, the Ukraine. Well, I wish you the best there. There's so, you know, you're living under a lot more strain than most of the world. I wish you the best. I wish peace comes to Ukraine in 2025. That all that stops. All that war stops. Yeah. People can just live their lives. Have you lived in the Ukraine your entire life? Or are you from... I'm sure if you're from somewhere else, you'd be somewhere else, wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, I'm from Canada, and we don't have those kind of problems. We're darn fortunate. We're darn fortunate. The only thing we got is they don't care too much for the old people here, I guess. We have a lack of doctors for old people. But hey, who am I complaining when you've got to go through everything you've got to go through in a single day? It must be a constant state of anxiety. So, I'm going to watch. So, Yizuke? Yizuke. Is that how you pronounce your name? Yizuke? I'm not really good. I have autism, so I have a hard time pronouncing things anyways. And you say, I'll call you Y. How's that? Say, once Judgment Day comes, we will see who is deserving of peace. That's true. That's true. And I'm telling you, you never know how strong you can be until you have to look in within yourself. You know, we all have our battles. We all have different battles. But it's amazing how strong you can be. Ooh, really. How strong you can be when you don't have any other choice. You know. But yeah, I do believe in karma. I do believe in the law. You know, I think maybe you have to. Or, you have to keep on believing something to keep going. Like with me, it's pain, Pain, that's my enemy. But I'm alone with that enemy. And it's not like in the Ukraine where you don't know where the enemy is. Come at any time. So why is it, just put out Hyuk? 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 Am I saying it right? Hyuk? Hyuk. Zookeeper. Does it mean zookeeper, or are you a zookeeper? Remember, I have autism, so I take things very literally. I'm not trying to be rude or funny or anything. If I am, you can make fun of my hair, then we'll be even. No, I usually go. See, I'm on Pacific. I'm in Canada, Pacific time. So I usually go 5:00 in the morning, my time, which would be 8:00 in the morning, New York time. I think about 2 p.m. England time. So Ukraine time, maybe. Oh, dinner at 6:00, 5:00. I don't know. Maybe about 5:00. What are you, about 12 hours ahead of us, I guess. But I've been trying different times of the day. I don't usually, I've just started doing this. I do it because I have a website. So, I have a website about celebrations. So I usually, like to talk about what we're celebrating on that day. Today, I don't think we're celebrating anything, unfortunately. Yesterday, we celebrated card playing day, but I don't think today's a holiday. We're heading up to New Year's Eve. So I talk about that. That's when I usually stream. But, I'm just starting, so. Yeah. Well, almost gone an hour. Hooray for me. I don't know. I think I'm alone again. Well, I'm probably one of a kind, to tell you the truth here. But, I won't be streaming at probably 5 a.m. in the morning because I'm awake right now. 5 a.m. Okay, let's see. What time is it now? It's 2:30, so about 2.5 hours. I usually stream about 2.5 hours from now, whatever time that is where you are. But I don't know if I'll be doing it tomorrow. But it's very interesting because I have a person that comes in every morning, and she's a medium, and she talks the spirit world, and that's just fascinating. She's actually talked to spirit right here with me. Although I don't think you're here anymore. Are you still here, Hugh? Hugh? I'm really bad at pronouncing things. I hope I didn't offend you by pronouncing your name wrong. Why did you hear zookeeper? I do not know. Oh, yeah. Go to channel. Oops. Hi. Well, I almost worked for a whole hour, so I think I'm going to enter now. I didn't freeze, so that's a good thing. Have a good morning, and if I don't catch you in the morning, it's because I was on in the nighttime. And, yeah, maybe you'll see my shirt. Anyways, that's all for now. Good night.